We are in Ho Chi Minh City. This is Asia's cheapest city and perhaps also the most fun one. For $1,000 a month, you can live like a king here. Besides being cheap, Ho Chi Minh City is known as the world's most chaotic metropolitan. It's the Wild West here, only we are in the east.
This is day 2 of our 30-day journey through Vietnam from south to north. In today's video, we show just how much $251 buys you here. And we're gonna start with our Airbnb. This is one of the coolest Airbnbs we have stayed at, but it was also not cheap. In fact, the $113 we're paying per night is crazy money for Vietnam. You can stay at 5-star hotels for this price, but to be fair, it's such a cool place to call home here in Ho Chi Minh. Good morning, Vietnam!
We are ready to explore the day. We slept like babies, like way too long actually, so not like babies.
But guys, how about this Airbnb? This is so cool, Amalia.
Beautiful. I mean, the amount of coffee gadgets that you have in this kitchen really is an indicator of how much they love coffee in this country.
Yeah.
And we like that they like it, because we like it. Everybody loves coffee, that's the truth. Everybody.
Honestly, I could live here.
Because you don't cook, but it's very cute. With already $113 spent and a full day of fun experiences ahead of us, you can already tell it's gonna be affordable. Especially since we don't hold back on our spendings.
I will say, this is the most challenging place I have ever driven a scooter, for sure. But
and most tourists are recommend against it, but we're doing it anyway because Jon he is a good driver.
oh my god, det her det er scary. Det der sidespejl, there's only one tiny side mirror. Whoa. I don't think this is a real Vespa. Being Vespa's owners, this was definitely some kind of replica because it was not driving, steering, nor braking very well. But it worked out and that was enough. We pay $6 to rent it, which is quite good.
Anyway, it was time for coffee at a very special place. Although driving a scooter here feels like risking your life, we wouldn't have done it any other way. It's so much fun and really the only way to truly experience a city like this.
Min far han så det, eller min mor så det her, de ville få et flip. Er det her? Oshima. Hello. So what's interesting is that you have a designated parking space for your scooter. I thought you just throw the scooter wherever you want, but that's not how it works here. So I guess that even with scooters, they have parking issues.
Hello. We're going here to Oshima's for coffee now because I was recommended this by a local who is a follower, a subscriber of ours. So this is gonna be good, I think.
Let's go. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes.
Come on, come on.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Kanao. Ichi Kanao.
Yes. Come on.
And this is Kanao chocolate.
Thank you. My specialty is finding places where you can indulge in coffee, tea, food, candy, cake, alcohol, or shopping.
This is amazing. What is it?
It's like a matcha panda tea with lemon zest.
Oh, it's so good. But how is the coffee, man? That's the real question.
So here they have a lot of international coffee if you want like the slow roast experience like a V60 or something. But of course we wanted to go with the Vietnamese bean because they are the second largest exporter of coffee in the world. So here it is to Vietnamese coffee. Oh my god, it's better than Denmark, Jon. Wow. The only coffee better than this is Bloom.
I get goosebumps here because you enter a universe that is so different from what we just came from on the streets, and that's why Ho Chi Minh, in my opinion, is already epic. I mean, we've only been here for 24 hours, but it's such an interesting city, and there's so much more to come.
Yes. Every time we're filming food, Jon is like, oh, film me, because he always wants to be the first one eating. Today, I will take the first bite, because I want to demonstrate the flakiness of this. Look.
Okay. Whoa, this is not PG-13.
Oh my god, this is so greasy. You want a bite?
Yeah.
I know what you're gonna do. Wait.
Do it.
Here comes the airplane. Come on.
Wow, this is really good.
I don't want to say it, but it's kind of better than Paris.
What we love about Ho Chi Minh City is that you can go local, you can go fancy, and anywhere in between. This was definitely fancy coffee, but $8.85 is still insanely cheap in our book. Having the scooter also allows you to get the most out of the day. We love to explore like maniacs, and in this video we'll show you just how much you can explore in one day. For example, here we make a quick stop to have mochis, which has become our #1 guilty pleasure. This is not particularly local, but
It kind of is.
is it?
Yeah.
No? Mochis is Japanese,
No, it's Korean.
No, it's Japanese luxury sweets.
So when I spoke to our new local friend online, he said that this place is actually a place where some of the more fancy people, they buy like small presents to give when they go to people's house, and they will buy a little box of this, and then it's fancy.
It's raining, so we're taking a little stop here. Maybe the mochis will have time to unfreeze. It's just like the rain just comes like this.
They are still too cold?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna wait.
Oh my god, it's soaking! We are going to the Museum of Traditional Vietnamese Medicine. We have 8 minutes from here. Let's go! This is the coolest place we have ever been on a scooter.
For sure. We are going to the Museum of Traditional Vietnamese Medicine, and therefore we need to eat this fast because I'm pretty sure that is not a part of it.
They're still kind of hard, Amelia.
We'll wait.
So it's a little bit expensive here.
You know, the museum is the first private museum of the Vietnamese traditional medicine, and it's opened in 2007. The museum has 5 floors with 16 rooms.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, nice. So Fung just explained to me that the building that we are in is actually from 1949, but everything inside the building is from the 18th century. So they collected all these beautiful pieces of interior and wood and ceiling from houses in the north, and then they brought it here to decorate it. And some of this medicine actually dates back 4,000 years. So all the woodwork, the beams, the woodworks, the doors, everything was collected at doctors' houses, doctors' clinics.
We have recently gotten into traditional medicine, more Chinese medicine, but something like picking plants under full moon was completely ridiculous to me. But now I kind of understand it, which is why we are also interested in a museum like this. I think when you come to a big city like Ho Chi Minh, it's about finding museums where you get an insight into the things that you are interested in. And for us, this is one of them.
And actually, if you're scrolling on Instagram or TikTok or whatever these days, you will also see that there are a lot of strange new concepts coming up, like a woman has to rest when she's on a period, or that you should have sex under new moon if you want to conceive a baby. All these things are like popping up in the algorithm now and then.
It's ancient wisdom.
And honestly, it's not a new woo-woo thing. It's what they used to think and believe in back in the days. And I think there's a lot of truth.
But it's also interesting that when you go to a museum like this, most people there are like, oh, this is not actually real. But this is real. This is how you treated people back in the day. But it's almost like we don't believe it today. It's like we have to go to a modern Western hospital to be healed.
Pills are good! Pills are good!
But they heal the symptoms, not the root causes. And that's the main difference of traditional medicine and modern conventional medicine.
But Jon,
Amalia, I don't want to talk about it. I am right.
this section is dedicated to the goddess Linga Yoni, which is the goddess of sex and healthy sex. So basically, if a family wanted to multiply and have kids, or boys particularly, they would pray to her and ask for healthy, good children.
Okay, I'm gonna go do that. This treats arthritis, blood, vomiting, and kidney stones. This promotes digestion, urination, and clears away phlegm. This treats eczema. This one treats cancer.
Nature is healing. Now we believe that healing is the form of a pill. But you know what? A lot of these pills, they actually have the chemical versions of what all these herbs and mushrooms and plants they have. So crazy. I think I could have made a whole video only on this museum. We only been halfway through.
Well, we kind of are.
And I feel like I could just continue.
Wow. Look at this. That's cool and kind of scary.
All these cans were used for the liquor. There is an old Vietnamese saying which sounds like this: a man without liquor is like a boat without wind. And what they meant about this is that the liquor, the white rice liquor, they actually used for medical use. So they would put in all these herbs, roots, and whatever we saw in the other room, they would put them in the liquor, and then they would heat it up, and people would drink it like this if they had some kind of medical issue. It was very widely used.
Does it mean I can take up drinking again?
No.
Even when trying to rush through the floors, we still spend 2 hours here. The information you find here is basically the blueprint to holistic medical care, and we find that so intriguing, especially since we already have tested some of it with great success. Traditional Vietnamese medicine is really all about healing yourself with nature, and when you think about it, it really is not a far-fetched idea, is it?
This one is for when you have a nervous breakdown.
You want it?
Yes, I'll take all of it. What is it?
Oh, they have a mushroom, linseed, and lotus we mix together. A very good one.
And what does it do?
It's good for high blood pressure, diabetes, and for long life.
Cheers to longevity.
This was when they had a cheat day.
We did not see any mochis in this museum, but we will have one.
How ironic.
Oh, they're good now.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What is that?
Durian.
Oh. Guys, if you haven't tried a mushi, do yourself a favor. I'm sorry, but I have back pains. Also, I just bought this one. Now we are going to Tao Dan Park. When you are in a huge city like Ho Chi Minh, open green areas frequently call your name, and so we headed for a stunning bonsai park. This was also where I was handed the so far biggest challenge on the scooter, navigating this roundabout of chaos. Holy shit! bit hectic to drive the scooter here, especially in roundabouts. Oh my god. Jeg tror, jeg skal derover. Det skulle have været den der vej ned, eller hvad? This is ridiculous. Den der?
Ja, nej, næste. Den der.
Holy fuck. Rule number 1 is to always expect the unexpected, whether it's a flock of ghost scooters coming towards you. But the thing is, it never feels totally irresponsible. You just have to divorce yourself from everything you are used to in Europe.
This is so freaking crazy. Absolutely crazy.
This is not in our guide. The only way you can rent a scooter. Tabiet.
Nej.
Bye bye.
Nej.
Yo.
Oh yeah, bye bye.
Bye bye. Xinjiao is hi. Tabiet is bye. Yeah?
Yeah, we loved driving the scooter, but parking was genuinely a culture shock. Normally, we would just throw the scooter somewhere, but here they make sure you only park at designated parking spots. Luckily, this bike riding police officer was friendly enough to guide us in the right direction.
It's 2,000 an hour. Amalia, this might be the most unique tree I have ever seen. The big stump starts up there. It's called a screw pine, and it grows here in Asia and mostly along coastal areas. Hey, Xin chào. Tạm biệt. Xin chào. Tạm biệt. Amelia, look at this. Wow. We immediately fell in love with this park, which also felt like an instant getaway from all the chaos. Sitting here was shockingly idyllic. We even had a squirrel family playing around on the big, beautiful tree behind us.
So I was told by a local that this place is very busy in the morning before people they go to work. They come here and they practice like Tai Chi and other exercises. There is an exercise part here as well where you can use all the equipment for free. We are very close to the post office, which is a main attraction here. So I feel like we have to do that as well.
Come on. It's 2,000. He scammed us for 10 cents.
So I guess a tip is always have the exact amount of money you need to pay in these, because otherwise they just take whatever they want.
The scooter parking fees quickly became a parody. Constantly we have to pay 10, 20, 30, 40 cents. Sure, it's not a lot of money, but we also know that this does not happen to locals. It's just a gringo tax. Come on. How much? 10,000. 10,000.
We finally made it to the post office of Saigon, and this is actually located in the heart of the city. Today you can still send a postcard, and it is on our to-do list to send a postcard to our family from this station.
Who do
because
we
it's
love
iconic.
enough to do?
I'm gonna send to my sister and my
Okay.
brother.
You want to send two?
I have too many siblings. Maybe I should just send one to my father for the whole family.
Amelia, why did they go to such great lengths to build such a beautiful post office?
This is the same in many cities, right? Across the world.
And here is a photo of Ho Chi Minh, because the city It's named after a guy called Ho Chi Minh.
This is the man the city is named after. He led the battle for Vietnam's independence from French colonial rule. He was such a big national hero that they changed the name of the city from Saigon to his name, Ho Chi Minh. Anyway, it's a very cool post office, and the fact that it's still active makes the whole experience much more authentic. Next time I visit my father, I will steal this for sure. 30.
30.
Thank you.
Come on. Where are you from? You from here? Hey, Christmas. Christmas. Come on. Literally right around the corner, you find Ho Chi Minh's iconic book street.
Isn't it ironic that this dyslexic girl has been so excited to visit the book street? I'm so excited. This street was actually made by two girls who are book lovers, and they obviously knew the right people, and they started a book cafe, and today it's a whole street just for... Today it's a street only for book lovers. And no cars, no bikes, no nothing. It's supposed to be like tranquil, coffee and books.
There's so much charm around this city, and the book street is yet another example of that. Even if you don't know how to read, it's worth coming here for a stroll. And it's not just books in Vietnamese. Many of the bookshops exclusively have English books. Yep, Ho Chi Minh is so international that you even find European-style shopping malls.
Sometimes when we are in foreign countries, especially chaotic cities like Ho Chi Minh, it's nice to come to something familiar. And sometimes you just need some kind of product that you can't find anywhere else. For example, if you use a certain type of skincare.
Did we not just go to a traditional medicine museum, Amalie?
Yeah, but sometimes you need a pull and bear, Jon.
It is blasphemy, but when you are a Western European, you are programmed. It's actually more expensive here than in Europe.
It makes sense because it's like an international brand for them.
So we're not going to shop anything here because we're going to the market tonight. And it's
is
going to be epic.
It's been 7 years since we visited Vietnam, so of course a lot has changed. But what we are so impressed with is how much this city has to offer. It's such a fun and exciting place to be. On our fake Vespa driving through the endless streets, we truly felt like the main characters in a video game. We can go wherever we want and we can do whatever we want. This is freedom.
Except the parking here. There's nothing free about that. How much? 2,000? How much? We wanted to make a quick stop at this pink church just because why not? It wasn't even pink to begin with, but it's a nice reference point to see new parts of the city.
They literally made Jesus look Asian, and I love that.
He does look Asian.
Now, let's sit down and have a drink. I need to sit down and have a drink.
Oh my god.
Yeah?
That hit the spot. You know, it's interesting that this place was an emergency stop because we're simply too thirsty. And we walk into the place that just looks epic, you know? One of those upscale, fancy, definitely overpriced places, but where you expect it to be much more expensive and where you're okay with it.
So as we requested the table here, they told us that if we wanted drinks without alcohol, it was this floor, but if we wanted drinks with alcohol, we were allowed to go to the top floor with the rooftop. So
we can't go
basically,
there.
if you're not drinking, you're not allowed.
So $18 is the price for 2 smoothies and a bottle of French carbonated water. It's really amazing how much difference there is to what money can buy here. For $18, we could have epic dinner 2 nights in a row. As the sun was about to set, it was time to explore Ho Chi Minh's legendary night market. Have you ever been a crazier place on a scooter?
No,
Or just in general?
I don't think so. It's
This
kind of crazy here.
Yeah, I love it.
Me
too.
But I understand why they wear a mask here, because you're
Yeah.
just breathing so many fumes.
You should probably buy masks.
Yeah, but look how cool this looks. I can't even see how cool it looks, but I imagined it. Okay. 20.
No.
No. 20. 10. Det er fordi det er markedet. Whatever. Okay. 20.
We're at the Bentang night market, and if you like beer, it's very similar to the Bentang beer. Well, not at all, but that's how you remember, you know. We are here to get banana suits or
Yeah.
something similar.
Because we bought that last time we were here 7 years ago.
And then someone put it in the dryer.
How much? How much? How much?
For free, I give you no money.
For free?
It's the most
free?
precious thing.
In at home, I give you.
Really?
Yes.
They just want to give you away? I bought this one in a bigger size for 850
this
euros.
shit feels real.
No?
You buy this, check care this.
Oh, strong hands. No, I just look. I look.
And you put in the TikTok, huh?
TikTok? No, not TikTok. YouTube. YouTube. What do you think about markets like this?
I mean, I kind of love the spirit on markets like these. Look, this is nice, Jon.
I don't want to look like a Pattaya
it's-
prince. Hello.
Yeah, how can I help you?
We're just looky.
No.
No, I'm not filming. I'm filming your shirts. Oh, Amalie, this is literally the one. Amalie.
You have much bigger?
No, this one original same size.
You don't have the big size?
Big high other design.
Other design. I want this in big.
How much?
This one I keep for you 2 million dong.
2 million. It just started raining cats and dogs. Cameraman. I got camera everywhere. Yes. Hey. Hello. Xin chào. How much for a set?
One set,
How much?
300 for one set.
Hun vil ikke sælge hende her. Og de er altså også pæne.
Ja. Må jeg prøve at se, om jeg kan finde noget, jeg kan lide?
Yeah. This is beautiful. Wow. The colors. Amalie, what is all this?
It's fabric for making clothes.
Oh. I'm medium.
No.
Vietnam size.
Vietnam size. Okay.
How much?
How much?
One set, huh?
How much? It's very pretty.
This and this. Two.
Yeah. How much?
For one.
Wow.
One set.
Wow. 450. So in here they charge absurd prices. So she wanted 450 for this set, which is $17. But in reality it should be like maybe $5. So she went down to 200, but still I think you can get the set for like 100 or 150. Amelia, these are the pants you buy when you decide to do yoga only and live in India. 200? No. 80.
100.
100.
150
No.
minimum.
100.
And good quality.
100. 100.
Jeg synes 150 er billigt, men det synes du ikke, vel?
150 minimum.
120?
Okay,
120. 120.
Okay, 120. I didn't get a shirt matching, but that's okay. This market is a lot of fun. Honestly, it's so much fun that it's overwhelming. There is so much stuff that you could spend days here. There are many opinions about this place, some good and some bad. But if you want to buy high quality fake stuff, this is one of the best places to do it. The further north in Vietnam you get, the more expensive it gets. So don't expect to find this in Hanoi. And some of these copies are surprisingly good to the point where you can't really spot the difference. It's even real leather, so paying $80 for a bag isn't that crazy.
And it's not just fake goods you find here. Lots of quality stuff, but you need to have a good eye, and there's still a lot of crap in between. The fun part, at least for me, is to haggle. He wants 250. That's
No.
That's ridiculous. No, 50. It's really a game, and if you fall into the trap of feeling sympathy, they will fleece you. It varies from seller to seller, but many of them like to start out with prices that are 3, 4, 5 times what they are willing to sell for, and that's why you have to be ruthless.
How much?
450.
450, wow. 80.
Okay.
No, 80. 80. 80? No? Okay.
Where you from?
Denmark.
Denmark.
Where are you from?
I'm from my mother.
Me too.
This is for YouTube.
Yes, yes.
What's your channel?
You have a phone?
Yeah.
I don't know. I just like the vibe. I have to get it. I have to get it. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Thank you. Come on.
Thank you.
Tạm biệt. Tạm biệt.
Bye bye.
Tạm biệt.
Tạm biệt. Guys, come here and get some stuff. They're very nice. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Have a good day.
No, 50.
I don't have 100.
This one is 50,000.
50.
Yes.
50.
Small.
I don't have 20, 30, 40.
Okay, never mind.
Okay.
It's
sorry.
okay, it's okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank
okay.
you.
Yeah.
We have not been eating anything today, actually. I think it's
croissant.
we had a croissant
Yeah.
and mochis, but
We have it.
it's the humidity.
You
I
don't
think
get hungry.
you just don't get hungry. But we have so many restaurants in our guide that we want to try, so we have to eat. But the rain just never stops.
Well, we will eat now. Mango.
Oh. I love the Vietnam. This one is around 40,000 euros long.
Here it's 1.5 million.
The way they burn it, the oil will getting out.
Wow.
That make the smell like this. You can try one. Low flavor. Try one.
To eat? Eat one?
Nothing. Oil.
It tastes like cornflakes.
Just kidding, guys. We have our own coffee. We wouldn't buy any other coffee. We can't. It's like Nike shopping at Adidas. I will say this is a cool packaging. But not as cool as Bloom coffee. Guys, link below. Get the best coffee on the market. Oh my god, I sound like Jake Paul.
Ugh, but he's selling carpets. We're selling quality.
No, no more shopping. We're done shopping.
If you don't mind haggling with prices, if you get wow. Did you see that?
Yeah, I saw it. Behind you also.
Oh, crazy.
It's coming. It's coming.
There's something about city light in the nighttime and the wet ground. It makes for epic scenery. I love it.
The fuck?
This day has been so action-packed that it feels like a whole week. Ho Chi Minh City on a scooter is truly a bucket list experience.
I guess it's a gasolina.
I don't know.
They probably know. You didn't give him 500, right? Amalie, she's dyslexic, so when she sometimes when you look at the bills, they're like, could be 500, could be 50.
It was 20. I did see the 20, but I'm using the colors as a guide, so that's not so good. It's very steep.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Shit. We need some fun to recharge. How cool is this? Huh? You get the point here, guys. This is epic. This is really, really cool.
I think, are you going this way or that way?
I'm going that way.
Okay.
Whoa! We made it.
We made it. It's time for some fun.
It's not packed with people, Amalie, but it was a local who
It was a local, if I could pronounce his name right, it's Balat.
But he knows.
But he knows.
He knows his shit.
He knows it. He was the one who recommended us the coffee place today, and it's so good. He has helped me a lot with our guide as well, because he grew up here and he's a foodie. So when it comes to food, I think everything he recommends is gonna be epic.
So
Unbelievable.
This for me is what a legit Vietnamese restaurant has on the table. They even have the garlic, the chili, the sweet and soy sauce, and the I don't know what that is. Her kommer høbsmad. Come on.
And one more.
Làm hết hồn mày.
This was so great. There's nothing like pho in Vietnam. If I was ever to start a pho restaurant, it would be called the Pho King.
Yes, I like that.
Upon a day like this, there's only one way to end it.
It's the closest you'll ever get to a threesome.
A few moments later.
Upon having spent $221, there was only one more expense left. A $30 four-hands massage. This is our second visit here, and it's just incredible. The masseuse even used my leg as a guitar.
It's official. I'm moving to Vietnam.
Make sure to subscribe as we continue our epic and super affordable adventure in Ho Chi Minh City tomorrow before heading to the Mekong Delta.